Have you ever watched a sleeping baby, perfectly peaceful, completely still? And then a door slams somewhere down the hall, and in an instant, their tiny arms fly outward, their face crumples, their whole body trembles, as if the world just ended, and you rush over thinking something is terribly wrong, only to realize it was just a sound, just a moment, just nothing. And yet, to that baby, in that fraction of a second, it was everything. It was danger, it was falling, it was the unknown. And here is what nobody tells you. That reaction, that sudden overwhelming fear, is not a flaw in your baby. It is not fragility. It is not something to fix. It is one of the most ancient and intelligent survival systems ever designed by nature, and the story of why babies scare so easily will change the way you see every flinch, every cry, every wide-eyed moment of panic your little one has ever had. To understand this, you have to go back. Not just years, but thousands of years, because the baby brain you are raising today is running on software that was written long before hospitals, before warm homes, before the world was safe. Your baby's nervous system was built for a world full of predators, sudden drops, loud unknown sounds, and the constant threat of being separated from the only people who could keep them alive. And that system, that hair trigger alarm, wired deep into the brain's most primitive core, does not know that you live in a quiet apartment in the 21st century. It only knows one thing: when in doubt, react fast, react hard, and scream until someone safe arrives. The reflex you see most often in newborns, those sudden arm flings, that full body startle, even has a name. It is called the Moro reflex, and scientists believe it dates back to a time when baby primates had to grip their mother's fur to survive a fall. So when your newborn throws their arms wide open and then pulls them back in, they are not just startled. They are reaching for something to hold on to. They are grasping for safety in the only language their ancient body knows. And the fact that this reflex fades around 4 to 6 months is itself a milestone, a sign that the brain is growing more sophisticated, more confident, more trusting of the world around it. But now here is the first twist, and it is one that genuinely surprises most parents. Babies are not equally scared of everything. They are specifically, selectively, almost precisely scared of certain things, and those things follow a pattern that reveals exactly what the ancient brain considers most dangerous: sudden loud noises, loss of physical support, looming objects moving toward the face, and strangers. Not all strangers, but specifically strangers who approach too fast, too close, without warning. And this selectivity is not random. It is a map of the threats that were most likely to kill a baby thousands of years ago, written directly into the nervous system before birth. Your baby is not being oversensitive. Your baby is running a very old, very specific threat detection program that has kept human infants alive across millennia. Now here is the second twist, and this one is deeply emotional. Babies do not just react to external dangers, they react to you. Research shows that from as early as 3 months old, babies scan their caregiver's face before deciding whether something is scary or not. Scientists call this social referencing, and what it means is that if a strange object appears and you look calm and curious, your baby is significantly less likely to be frightened. But if your expression tightens, if your breath quickens, if your body tenses even slightly, your baby will pick that up and escalate their own fear response. Your face is their instruction manual for the world. Your calm is their courage. And that one discovery carries more weight than almost anything else in early childhood psychology. There is also something happening in the scared baby's brain that most people never think about. Fear in infancy is not just an emotional experience, it is a physical one. And the stress hormones released during a fright, particularly one where a baby is left to cry alone without comfort, actually affect the developing architecture of the brain itself. Repeated unresolved fear in early life can wire the nervous system toward hypervigilance, toward a state of always being slightly on guard, always waiting for the next threat. But the beautiful and hopeful flip side of that is equally true. Every time you respond to your baby's fear with warmth, with calm, with presence, you are not just soothing a moment. You are literally reshaping the brain toward safety, toward trust, toward the belief that the world is a place where fear passes and comfort comes. And so here is the realization that sits at the heart of all of this. When your baby gets scared easily, when they startle at shadows and tremble at sounds and cling to you in unfamiliar places, they are not being dramatic and they are not being weak. They are being magnificently, exquisitely human. They arrived in this world with a brain designed to keep them alive, and that brain chose you as its anchor, its safe harbor, its proof that the scary world has warm places in it. And every time you hold them through a fear, every time you stay calm when they are not, every time you show up in the dark when they cry, you are writing a new program over the old one that says, yes, the world is unknown, yes, it is sometimes loud and strange and sudden, but you are not alone in it, and that changes everything. If this helped you understand your baby a little more deeply, share it with a parent who needs it today, and subscribe for more Mind Secrets.